Hi, I'm Terry Clark, the Executive Director at Space Coast Early Intervention Center. We wanted to take this moment to thank you for all that you do for our school. Without your time, your talent, your volunteer hours, we would be unable to do the great, amazing things that we do here at Space Coast Early Intervention Center.
We actually have 3 boys. All 3 of them are currently enrolled here. We sent them to public school for a couple years, and we ended up back here because it was the right place for them. They were kind of getting lost in the shuffle with a larger classroom in the public school setting.
I went and interviewed a couple of daycares, asked around, found this one. As a former teacher of 10 years, I loved the fact that the kids were in a smaller teacher-class ratio, and I felt more comfortable when I walked in, and everybody was friendly and clean, and I just loved the place. So Jack's been here since he was 1. He was here before the infant room was here, and he's now in kindergarten, and he's grown so much, and they have the small class sizes, and I think that's such a benefit to my kids.
The teachers at Space Coast Early Intervention Center are amazing. They go above and beyond, and they teach with love, and they give an amazing amount of support and guidance.
His teachers are amazing, and they communicate with us.
I get to play with them. I get to watch them explore new things. I get to watch them communicate and build friendships every day.
My son Jonathan is 7 years old. He's in the 1st grade class here at Space Coast. He has been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. He was diagnosed when he was 3. We've been at Space Coast for the last 5 years, and they have been a lifesaver. Before we came here, Jonathan barely spoke. He was kind of getting lost in the school he was at, and bringing him here, the one-on-one attention has just been amazing for him. He is hitting all the marks now. He talks like crazy.
We've been here for 4 months. The progress that he has made at this school is absolutely amazing. He was really falling behind where he was going to school before. Basically, when we started here 4 months ago, he was still pretty much nonverbal. He could say a couple of words. He now has a very large vocabulary. He's speaking in sentences. He is starting to learn to communicate back and forth, to communicate what he wants and what he needs by using sentences. He could never do that before. He is able to count to 100. When we started here, he could only count to 10. It's just the teachers, Miss Haley especially, she is so good with him. She loves him, it's very obvious. He's very happy here. He wants to come to school.
Brecken does have a diagnosis of Down syndrome, but this is a place where he is allowed to be Brecken, and he is included in his class with his peers and encouraged to play and develop and learn right there with his typical friends.
My son has Down syndrome, so when we were calling around other schools, you could see people, they don't really understand it. I didn't really understand it myself, so it's kind of a learning curve, and when you are able to have him included with other kids and feel that he's accepted, that's the most reassuring thing.
When he started at Space Coast Early Intervention Center, he was not able to write with a pencil, and now he is writing words and sentences. He is also doing addition and subtraction. I actually brought one of his papers to show because I'm so proud of his 100% on his math homework. Sean Jr. is in kindergarten. He has full-time ABA therapist with him in his classroom, which helps him stay on task, and it's helped him reach all the milestones that he's achieved since starting school here.
The ability to provide service here at Space Coast Early Intervention Center along with interacting with my colleagues from other service providers and the staff here at Space Coast Early Intervention Center, helps us provide the best therapeutic and educational services possible for the children at this school. I'm excited to watch where Space Coast Early Intervention Center can grow, because I think that the sky's the limit.
There's a young man named Evan that goes here. And Evan, I don't know the physical disabilities that he has. Jack and Evan have been in the 1-year-old room together, and they've been on and off in all of their classes together. And this year they're in kindergarten together. And for instance, Evan is learning how to walk. He has a walker. And Jack came home one day at dinner, and we were talking about, you know, how was your day? What exciting things happened? And my son was like, Evan walked without his walker today, Mom. And that just solidified, my reason for being here. So things like that, and you know, and I don't think his mom realizes how much we talk and check in on him with my son, because we can't come in here and drop our kids off and, you know, see them anymore.
I want to say thank you to all of the donors, because what we do here would not be possible without them. I see the kids come in every day and make changes and make growth that not necessarily they get to see because they're not here day to day, but if they were, they would be amazed. And I just want to thank them for all that they've done for us. It would not be possible without them. We need their support, and we're so happy to have them and to have them be a part of our school.
I would like to thank all of the donors that have helped Space Coast Early Intervention Center, because they're also helping my family and both of my sons thrive. My sons have just grown socially and developed so many more skills since attending the school, and none of that would be possible without the donations from all of the donors. So we really appreciate that, and it's not just a donation, they're actually changing our lives and my son's lives.
I'd like to say thank you for founding the school, for thinking of that, for being cognizant of the fact that every child needs a place and that it's important for everybody to be included. So thank you.
Thank you for making this place happen, for allowing all these kids to be here and becoming their own awesome individuals.
From the bottom of our hearts, we want to say thank you. Thank you.